Welcome to Costa Rica. We arrived here only a few days ago and we have been staying at this 10 by 20 tiny house that is behind us.
And of course, it's a tiny A-frame. The first thing that we have here in front of the house is this little terraza. It's completely built out of wood on a metal structure, and we have two beautiful chairs out here that you can enjoy the tropical beach vibes out here. And yeah, it's a very comfy terraza.
I really love that our little front yard is just some palm trees out here, and also it's just a beautiful garden. We got some people over here as well walking around. We just made a ton of friends while we're staying in here, and it's just so nice. And also, check this. Our whole garden over there in the back is just some plantains with more palm trees. This is just like being right next to the beach. I love it.
Come on in. The first thing that we have in here is our bed, and actually it almost covers the full room. And it's actually a little difficult to walk in here since it's an A-frame and the walls are tilted. We don't have much space in here, but it's totally enough. We are almost out all day anyways. So yeah, we have the bed here. We have a little storage area down here where all our things fit in perfectly. And when we continue over here, we have the beautiful bathroom. You can exit it through these glass doors.
And the whole inside of the walls is also thong and group. I didn't know that these guys over here also have a thing for it. Like, I was checking it and like, okay, we are doing this at our house, and now that we see it over here, kind of like finished, I really like it. I also really love the details, because this is just a piece of tree. This is basically a tree that is being used as a beam. Goes all the way to the top. And if you're wondering why our lights are off, well, that is the thing here. The power goes off pretty often.
And even though this has the perfect size for being here for a few days, I have to admit that I'm very, very happy that our A-frame in Panama is a little bit bigger than this one.
Also, the floor is made entirely out of wood, and it's also being held by some wooden beams, which makes it a little tricky to walk over because some of the boards are a little loose. And then when you are walking barefoot, part of the skin of your feet gets trapped in between those gaps. It's a little painful sometimes, but it's all right. We don't really spend much time inside here. We spend most of our time outside, and this is only the place where we come when we are ready to sleep. We are tired, we just come over here. Also, you can see in the back there is an AC unit, and that is because here it's pretty hot, humid. We have sandflies and mosquitoes, and sleeping during the night with that combination, it's quite difficult. So without the AC, it will be almost a nightmare to sleep over here. But we only have it on sometimes when we are in the room and sometimes when we sleep at night. We also have our little night table with a night lamp. The only tricky part is that to connect that, the plug is right there, and like, you can't access the plug. So the night lamp, it's kind of a decoration. Today's video is coming to you thanks to the support of Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN provider that helps you keep all your private information completely safe and secure while navigating through the internet. Information like credit card numbers, banking details, and so much more will be kept safe and secure when you have Surfshark active on your devices. And it's running. Something that not everyone knows is that every time that you go to a public place and you connect to their network, to their Wi-Fi, or even in a hostel, for example, or in a cafeteria, wherever you are, and you just connect to that network on their Wi-Fi, anyone that is connected to that network can easily steal all your information, including your personal data or even your banking details or whatever you have stored on your computer. But when you have Surfshark running in the background all the time, like I do, you don't have to worry about any of that, because Surfshark acts as an extra layer of security between your devices and the internet, keeping you and all your stuff completely safe. And honestly, traveling for us, is one of those things that we really enjoy, and we want to keep doing it without the stress of just having to go through one of those situations where you're just like, okay, I have been victim of a scam, or my credit card is being used somewhere all across the globe because they stole my information. We don't want to go through that, so we always play it safe by having our Surfshark running.
With Surfshark, you can also have access to hundreds of movies that usually wouldn't be available in your own country. And this is possible because Surfshark can connect you to thousands of servers all across the globe.
So if you guys want to get Surfshark VPN, go ahead and check the link in the description of this video, and if you use the code jungleboy at checkout, you can get an additional 4 extra months for free. Big shout out to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now we can get back to our tiny house.
And back here we have the bathroom. It consists of a little sink, a mirror, toilet, but the best part is definitely the shower over there. Let me go in. It actually feels like you're standing right in the jungle. It's totally open, there's just the roof against the rain, but it's super beautiful. Everything made out of wood, the leaves from the roof over here, and it's just, yeah, it's super beautiful. You hear all the sounds of the jungle in the morning, you hear the monkeys when you take a shower, so it's absolutely beautiful.
I really love how everything is pretty much built out of wood here in the bathroom. My only concern is that since this is a shower and the walls are made out of wood, you kind of start having this stuff in the bottom, which is maybe the wood was not properly sealed, or maybe the sealer was not strong enough for it. But I mean, I guess these guys have a plan for it. I don't know if these guys are professional building this kind of stuff, but I'm sure they have a contingency plan for this stuff. And I really love that the roof of the house is made out of the leaves of palm trees. So out here you can see a little bit better. This is the roof of a house. It's just made entirely out of the leaves of the palm trees. It's kind of cool, really jungle-ish, kind of tropical-ish vibe as well. But since this is only leaves, if the rain gets in there, it's gonna break it, and it's gonna start getting moldy, smelly, and it's not gonna last a month. So the idea for that is that you get something to cover it. You see up there, that's the metal roofing. That is what is protecting this beautiful roof over here. It's kind of just decoration, and then that one up there is the one that is doing the real job.
You probably have noticed by now that we don't have a kitchen in our teeny tiny A-frame, and that's because we stay in a hostel, so these A-frames are part of a hostel, and we have shared kitchens in another area of the hostel, and we're gonna show you right now. This right here is one of the 3 kitchens, like super spacious. We have many fridge and stoves and a sink, so everything is here.
And right up here we have the hanging area. This one is quite big. We have hammocks, there are chairs, working stations, some of these surfing stuff in the roof as decoration, which is pretty cool. Like, just come over here. This gives you that cozy vibe, like being at your living room in your house, but you know that you are right next to the beach, so it's actually super cool.
And what is super cool for me as a book lover, we have this little pile over there with books. I think you can just take some and leave your old books if you want to. This is something that I really love. We also have a little corner with yoga mats. So we basically have everything here, which is awesome.
Yay!
I miss Roger so much.
Are you gonna get this one and bring it home?
No, but we are gonna be reunited with Roger tomorrow in the evening.
I think this one is as crazy as Roger.
Yeah, she's super cute. And the best part about the location of our hostel is that we have the beach right next door. It's about 1 or 2 minutes walking, and we are at the beach.
And of course, the most important part,
Traditional food.
This is the traditional dish from Costa Rica. It's called gallo pinto, and it's basically rice with beans, a tortilla, and fried eggs. And sometimes you can get it with some chicken. I remember I used to eat this every day when I was traveling back in 2021, and this is the cheapest thing that you can get around. Costa Rica is such a beautiful country, but it's super touristy, so everywhere you go the prices are just pumped, at least 70%. Just to give you guys a reference, the other day I went to buy some sunglasses and I went to this store and they were asking $30 for a pair of sunglasses, and I just walked down the street to the supermarket and they had it there for like $4 or $5, and it's just like that. But the most convenient thing to eat around here is rice and beans, and it's a traditional thing from Central America, and we are having it.
And it's super delicious. And you can have it as a vegetarian option or with meat.
We have spent the last 6 days driving to the roads of this country, exploring its unique places, eating their food, making friends and having fun. But now it's time to go back home. Oh, everything is ready for us to get back into Panama. It's a little bit tricky crossing borders with a car because there are so many hidden steps that if you just don't know about it, or if no one tells you, you can just get into so much trouble. For example, here, once you cross the border from Costa Rica to Panama, you need to go to the aduana, things called customs in English, and you need to cancel your permit of your car being into the country in order to be able to get into the next country. And you gotta pay some sort of fees. You also have to pay some sort of taxes when you leave the country, which is it's a little bit interesting because this is the only country that I know where you have to pay taxes in order to leave the country. It's a little bit weird, but we are all ready to get back home.
Get back to Roger. Panama, I missed you.
Welcome back to Panama. Ready?
Yes.
We are all done. We're finally back into Panama. I have to say that the whole process of getting back was so much easier than getting inside the first time. Whew. We are now ready. Our passports are stamped. We got everything in order. They didn't even check the car, which is actually, I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, it was like a 5-second check. Like you open one door, like, oh, okay, this looks good, and then
yeah, this is like, okay, you're ready to go. And I showed my passport, had a Panamanian logo on it, and we're like, okay, yeah, just go back home, kid. So now we are all ready to get back to the farm, go see all the animals, and I know that someone is thrilled to see the cat.
Yeah, I hope he's at home.
I think Roger is already a wild cat.
Because sometimes when we leave, he kind of also leaves. Like he's not really spending time inside anymore. He's just going out and he's in the wilderness. So I hope he's gonna be today. He's gonna be home today. So let's go.
Hi, Rog. Hi, little man.
I'm so happy.
Home, sweet home. Oh. Hi, little man.
Oh my god, I have my Roach bag. Hi, Mom. Are you okay? Did you miss us?
Home, sweet home. We are back here. I think the best thing of traveling is coming back home. 100%. Woo!
I love you.
I love you. Good morning, farm! Hi, Dot.
Morning.
I completely agree with that saying of there is no place like home. That's actually very true. This is the best place in the entire world for me. I just love it here, and I'm so happy to be back, being back with the animals, being back with the entire farm. But it's just gonna be Freddie and I for the next 3 weeks because Kaylee, Sadie and Jordan just went back to the States for a few weeks, and it's just gonna be Freddie and I taking care of the farm And it's gonna be a little bit challenging, of course, because we are already on the rainy season. So things are about to get crazy up here, but it's nothing that we can't handle.
We are back home.
Woo!
And we're super happy about it. We are happy that we are reunited with Roger.
We're just happy to be here.
Yeah, this is the special feeling of just coming home. And
Definitely.
so we are gonna end this video over here. Thank you so much for your support. We love you so much, guys. Do you have something to add?
We'll see you in the next one.
And
thanks to all our patrons. And big shout out to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Goodbye.